I have some other videos that I'm working on that I gotta make sure they're right. So I just want to just freestyle it. Don't want to take a lot of your time and talk about the fear of being single. Um, I think, and I spoke about this in a previous video, but I just kind of want to hone in on it a little bit. I think society, and especially amongst um, people of color, is that we women mainly, we think it's a sin to be single. Well. It's nothing wrong with being single. It's not a bad thing. I think in every black family, if you don't have a man or you get with a man and it doesn't work out, your family is going to have something to say like, oh, she can't keep a man, or what's wrong with her? She don't have a man. I think women, sometimes we try to identify ourselves with having a man, and if we don't, we're down in the dumps, some of us, and we're depressed. And choose you. I choose myself, and I'm working on some things for me that I want to do. I think during the time of being single, I'm personally, I'm just gonna say it from my perspective, I'm not looking right now. I have some things that I want to do. I have some things I've already done, but I have more things that I want to do with my life. And I feel like once you get your own world and everything like you want it, I think you will have something to offer someone else. And I feel like, excuse me, y'all. I feel like that you'll have something to offer people. I'm sorry, a man in a relationship. I think if you get your own world, for instance, Beyonce got her own world and, started being busy and doing what she was doing, and she attracted Jay-Z. Now, I don't know what their relationship is like now, but it's just to say that if you go about the time that we're thinking about why are we single, and my girlfriends, all of my girlfriends, all of my cousins, and all of my family and everybody at work is married, and I'm the only one that's not. Don't be a desperado. You don't have to be desperate. I think we've all done that. Like, you need to be cool with who you are, be comfortable with who you are. Like I said, date yourself, find out more about yourself, and free yourself of some, baggage. So when you get with that person and get in that relationship, it'll be a good relationship and a healthy relationship. Now, I can speak about being single because I had this thing at first where I was just, doing the player thing, and I wasn't being single, and I always had somebody or somebodies. And yeah, all you ladies out there that's been a player or is being the player, I've been there, done that, got a t-shirt, a purse, a belt, and shoes to match. It's nothing in that. You get nothing from that. I used to be that chick that was like, I need to see what you got, regardless about what I had. I wanted to get with a man that had money, whether I had it or not. And I think it's okay to have somebody that's ambitious. Don't get that twisted. Now, I don't want no broke man. I don't think any woman worth her grain of salt does not, worth her weight in gold, does not want a man that's not bringing nothing to the table. But I used to seek out guys that had a certain dollar amount. And if they didn't, I wrote them off. It's like, oh, can't talk to you because you don't have what I want. That was like, you could be fine, you could have everything going on, but if it wasn't what I thought it was supposed to be, then I went through a period where I didn't need a man situation. And, you know, that was me being independent because I always have been. But I'm learning now that you can still be independent and still have need for someone special that is going to be the right suitor, the right person for you. Because I believe that you can also, you know, women think that, you know, when I get married, I gotta, you know, bury my identity. No, you don't, because I will definitely not be if I get married. Because I'm, you know, I'm a free thinker, so I'm not saying that I don't want to, but I just have a new perspective on life. And I mean, I could do the Oprah and be fine with that. You know, she has her companion. She wanted to get married. That never happened. She's accepted how everything is right now. I kind of feel like, you know, women need to don't be so desperate. I think we get so desperate that we just gotta have just to say we have a man, and I'm over that. I don't want a man just to say that I have a man. That's not gonna work for me anymore. So 2015, I'm not looking now, and I won't be looking until I won't voice what, you know, the reason why, but well, I'll say the reason is, I'm not gonna go into details, but it's because I'm doing me. I'm working on me. I'm working on some things that I want to do, that I just need to do on my own, that, you know, I just want to do. Because, you know, one thing about it, like I said, if you get with a person, you should have, you would have something to offer the relationship. So I just feel like it's nothing wrong with being single. Ladies, you know, to me, that's getting your power back. Sitting back, looking at the types of guys you're dating, assessing relationships, past relationships that you've been in and what happened. I think it's time for us to just not be in relationship. I mean, you know, that's just not good enough. I know for me, it's not good enough. I mean, if there's anybody with me, please subscribe and respond to my video. But with me, that's no longer good enough. I can't. And then some of us get with men because, like Iyanla said in her past show with that guy that had, I think, like 34 kids or something in Atlanta, we are addicted to intimacy. And I was addicted to intimacy at first, and I've gotten older, and so I've learned, you know, different, you know, that I just didn't want to live my life like that anymore. So you just have to make changes. We grown. You look at yourself in the mirror every day, and I know it's something, you know, ladies, we want to change our hair, our makeup, our lipstick, but we need to work on the inside, because you can look good on the outside, but if your inside is messed up, that's, you know, recipe for disaster. And so I just feel like I just want us to not feel like, you know, I know a couple of my friends that said to me once upon a time, we were all together, and it was like, girl, you know, man, you're the only ones that's not married, and I want to get married, you know. And I said, well, you know, you can. And she was like, well, you acting like you don't care. I said, well, because that's my identity, is not in a man. My identity used to be a man, or maybe what he had, but my identity is no longer a man. I can and will make it with or without a man. Would I like to have one? That's the difference. It's the difference in needing and having a man. So I don't need a man. I would like to have. But right now, like I said, I'm not dating. So yeah, I just want us to, as ladies to not, I know people that have, I can't talk right now. I know people that have gotten married because all of their friends got married. And then they got in the marriage and it wasn't what they thought it was going to be. It was nothing like they expected it to be. And I feel like when you're in a rush to do life, and not wait, because God doesn't make any accidents, okay, and allow things to unfold naturally, I think you make huge mistakes. And I mean, I'm just telling you, and I've done it before. This is not the first time. Even in my player days, I had sabbatical days. I'm not gonna call. I want to call this a sabbatical plus, because I'm just like not trying to hear it right now. Don't care. Not right now, because like I said, I'm working on me. And when I do find that special someone, I want that person to be prepared for me, just as prepared as I will be for him. And I'm speaking mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. So I know what I want. I know how I want it. And I'm willing to wait for it. And I'm not ashamed about it. And I think black women need to stop being ashamed and stop lowering our standards. I'm no longer dating a man's potential. I'm not dating somebody that's getting ready to be a doctor. If I want to date a doctor, I'm going to date a doctor. I learned about that too. Don't date a man's potential. It's like, because some of them just stay at potential. That means they never actually live up to being what they supposed to be. They just be potential. Oh, he coulda, shoulda, woulda, coulda did this, and I'm over it. I'm over it. And I just want us to not settle for less. You don't have to settle for less. And less could be, ladies, a man that has millions of dollars. And if he ain't treating you right, that's less than what you wanted. So you got to drop him. But I just wanted to, my whole video is about being single. Just, it's okay. It's okay to be single. It's nothing wrong with it. Don't let nobody tell you that it's something wrong with it. You should have a very good full life. Excuse me, very good full life. Okay. You should have a full life. And just be able to handle you know what I'm saying? Read a book, go do a hobby, go do something that, get engrossed in something that you love to do. And then when the time comes for that, you'll be ready for everything that's coming with it. So ladies, I just want us to just really take heed, don't be listening, girl, you single. If you got girlfriends that's tripping on you and they talking about you single and something wrong with you, you might want to rethink that relationship, because that's ignorant. Ignorant. You heard me say it. Because I don't need to have that. However, I would like to have it, but I want it done right. And I want to find the right person. So I'm willing to wait on that. And if I don't find that right person, which, I mean, I don't think that's possible, but like I said, I'll be doing the Oprah. I'll be living a happy, fulfilled, with a companion. I come to your house sometime, you come to my house sometimes. You keep your stuff, I keep my stuff type of relationship. and it won't even be a marriage. I have to admit something. I have a confession I got on my uncle for waiting a long time to marry his wife. And I don't know, I thought I apologized when I went up to him. I mean, when I went to visit him in California, but I'm not sure that I did. So I just want to say, Uncle, if I didn't apologize to you, I would definitely be calling you, or you can look at this video. I don't know, but I just wanted to say that I probably need to apologize to him because I think we kind of rushed him into getting married because he had been with his wife now. He had been with his wife for, I think, 18 years. And I'm like, how can a man be with a woman that long and not marry her? And it was mind-boggling for me because I've actually seen this happen a lot. Well, I guess he knew what he was doing, but he got a lot of pressure from me and my sister. Well, from me. And mostly me and a lot of, yeah, I say my sister and everybody else. He got a lot of pressure from us to marry. Because I'm just saying that was the right thing to do. And I see why he might have waited. But then again, I don't. Because I wouldn't have spent time with someone for that long period of time and not. Because if you with them that long, obviously you like something about them. A whole bunch of somethings. But I'm not tripping on it. It's the Oprah and Stedman. And I didn't understand it at first because I grew up, in a Christian background. And so I was just like, you need to get married. And not that I have anything against the Christian background because I am a Christian still. I consider myself a work in progress. But I'm just a little bit, open-minded to having something different. And everybody's getting divorces nowadays, and I think I just want to have something healthy, something different, something fun, and something exclusive and long lasting. And I think nowadays people can find that without getting married. A lot of people are already doing it. Okay, so anyway, I don't want to be an advocate for not getting married because I'm not even thinking about that right now. But I just have to, sometimes I think we have to check the way we think about things, and other people have other ideas that I didn't even think about. But I see why he wanted to wait. But yeah, he probably should have waited. Yeah, and I'll leave it at that. But that's just me talking. I don't get involved in people's relationships. But that's just me talking. As his niece, he probably should have waited or not done it at all. That's just my personal thoughts. But opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one, and I always have one. Okay. So yeah, I just think we need to just not worry, be cool and comfortable in your own skin. And don't let nobody tell you, girl, you need to be married, because they don't know. You might not be ready. You might think you're ready, but you might not be ready. I know I'm not ready. So I think that's all I need to say on that topic. I hate when I freestyle because my brain just goes to running. But yeah, I just be comfortable within your own self, your own skin. Don't let anybody derail you. Get things together in your life. Work on you. Go read a book. Get a hobby. Play tennis. Go out with your girlfriends. I used to see women in our church saying, well, they just sitting around waiting and pining away, waiting for a man to marry them. Get busy, have a life. So when a man comes to you, you are not waiting on him to call. As soon as the phone rings, you gonna jump. Oh, hello, because you don't have a life. Get a life. Let the phone ring. Let him wonder about, what is she doing? What does she do in the morning? What does she do in the afternoon? That's why men ask you, can they take you on dates at different times? Because they want to see what you're doing. What does your life consist of? What are you doing? You know, and I think that you need to have him wondering. I don't think you need to be, you know, get something else to do. You know, find out what you like to do, your favorite colors, exercise. Just get prepared. That's when opportunity meets preparation. Get prepared so when the opportunity presents itself, you are going to, you know what I'm saying, this is going to be right and everything is going to just, you know, unfold naturally. But that's my whole thing. I just want us as women, it's okay to be single. Don't let nobody tell you any different. The other stuff is bogus and it's ignorance. It's nothing wrong with being single. It's nothing wrong with you because you single. It don't mean you ugly. It don't mean none of that. It just means that you want to get your power back. You want to work on yourself and get some things squared away. You may have some issues that you need to work on before you get married, because whatever you got that you ain't worked on when you do get married might destroy your marriage. I'm just saying, you know, and it's probably the same for the men. It's some things that you might need to work on that you're doing that when you do get married and jump in that relationship, it just might destroy it. You know what I'm saying? Before I started, you know, working on myself, I had a lot of messed up ways about men. From growing up in a domestic abusive household, hated men, dogged men, played men, you name it, I did it. So, you know, when you change your perspective, you change your life, you change your mind, you change your life. You can make choices about where you want to go in life. So I just wanted to just make sure that women know, if you have any questions about this video, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Landis TV, Landys TV. And you can go to Facebook and go to Landis TV on Facebook. And ask me any kind of questions, you know what I'm saying? Like, I will answer them. If you know, if you got some questions or you want to share a similar situation, you know, if you have any tips, you can share some things, you know, on the YouTube channel and Facebook. You know, we're here together. I just want women to understand that it's okay. It's okay to be by yourself. It's not a stigma. You know, society may attach a stigma to it, but that's crap. And if you a strong woman, you can stand, and it wouldn't make a hill of beans what nobody said or what nobody did, because you are confident and you are strong within your own self. To thine self be true, because I know that's, you know, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for a lot of reasons. You know, like I said, I got a lot of things that I'm working on, you know, baggage that I need to get rid of. And not just that, I'm working on some good stuff that I want to have already done for me, that has nothing to do with a man, that I'm doing for Landis. So I just say for 2015, if you're not doing it, you need to strive to do it in the new year, but I'm doing it now. You need to choose you. Ladies, I know we get caught up, you know, in our lives with our children, with your boyfriends, and with your man and your husband. You got to have some me time. Do you. Because if you don't take care of you, I sent the email to one of my friends today. She, you know, she's like, girl, I'm so overwhelmed and stuff at work. I said, let me tell you something. You better go to a spa and get you a massage or two. You better meditate. You better do something, because at the end of the day, if you're not any good if you're not taking care of yourself, you're not going to be any good for anybody else. Women, we have to replenish. And you know, don't let me get on my little soapbox. I can't talk today. I don't know what's up with me, but um I'm just, take care of you, pamper you, get to know you better. Some of y'all don't even know what your favorite color is. What kind of car you like, what kind of shoes, what's your favorite food. Take yourself out to dinner. I've been by myself, and I still am. I take myself to lunch. I take myself to dinner. I've taken myself to the movies. And I've had people come up to me and say, "Why are you here by yourself? Is there a problem?" No, because I want to be. It's not a disease. Being single is not a disease. And I think we need to learn how to be comfortable in our being single, and not worry about, what other people think. You have to do your life. You can't do anybody else's life. You can't do somebody else's life and try to imitate their life. You have to live your own life. So just be single and be proud of being single, and don't let anybody tell you that it's a problem, because it's not. It's not a handicap. It's nothing wrong with it. As a matter of fact, it's good sometimes. So it's easier. So be happy for all of you that are single. I'm not telling anybody to leave their relationship and become single, but be single and happy. Honey, I'm single and loving it, girl. You better know it. So, if you have any questions, post your comments and stuff on the YouTube channel and on Facebook. And talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.